Hello, this is Tom from Tech Stops here, and today I'm doing the unboxing for the Tokina 11 to 16mm f2.8 wide angle lens. This is the ATX 116 Pro DX model from Tokina, and this lens is made in Japan and is an ultra wide angle. This particular lens is for the Canon APS-C bodies. Tokina also makes a model for the Nikons. Getting into it, opening the box up, first thing you notice, it's quite a heavy box, which is a good sign. You get the instruction manual, Tokina D series. There's a bit of information there. Can be used for both digital SLRs with APS-C sensors and 35mm SLR film cameras. One thing to note is this particular lens, if you're using it on a full frame Canon body, the 5 series and the 1 series, you can only use it really at the 16mm range, so it's not really suitable for a full frame. Getting into the box, opening it up, there's the lens itself, nothing left of the box, so we'll just put that aside. Alright, here we go. So, got the lens hood there and standard storage configuration. It's the BH77A model, and then there's the lens. First thing you notice again, it's quite heavy. This particular lens is made out of metal, which is a good solid rugged design. It's made in Japan, as I said earlier. It's got the 2 rings here. You got the focus ring with a little window there with the gives you all the details of the focus lengths, the model number of the lens, etc., and then the focal length. What you notice here is actually nice firm rotation. It's nice. And then if you want to go into manual focus, you just pull this out, and then you've got your manual focus there. So it's quite nice. It's not the typical switch on and off, which I prefer actually. So the lens hood itself, it's actually a dual clasp, unlike Canon. So this is similar to Tamron's, which is dual clasp, which is actually quite nice because if you put the hood on, if you've got the Canons, for instance, only have the clasp at the outside of the actual cap, which can be quite difficult to get if you've got a lens hood on. But with this dual clasp, the inner clasp, pull that in and off you go. 77mm, like I said, filter thread. It's quite nice. It's quite a large one. However, what you do have to remember that it's actually quite expensive at that filter size. And the glass itself is probably around the 50mm to 55mm. Going around the other, take the cap off. That's quite nice actually. It's the metal mount, which you'd expect at a quality lens like this. And again, this is for the Canon mount, and they make it for the Nikon. Quite a lot of glass in here. Very excited to test this lens out. This is a super wide angle at 11mm. It's roughly equivalent to the 17mm range on a full frame. It's very, very wide. You wouldn't go much wider, and it's a great looking lens. Tokina has a strong reputation for good aftermarket lenses, probably more so than the Tamron and Sigmas. So I'm really looking forward to testing this one out. This particular lens is the competitor to the Canon 10 to 16mm. So it should be a good lens. We'll test it out in the next couple of weeks. I'll put a full review up on the Tech Stops Here website or YouTube site. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed this review, and please subscribe and check out my other videos. There'll be more coming up in the future. This is Tom from Tech Stops Here. Thanks for watching.